Now, you on a big tour right now? What's going on?
Kind of. I mean, up through December, I'm gonna be on and off tour, zigzagging around the nation.
I know it's not the same acts, you're touring with different people.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna link up with Ben Samples. He's a good buddy of mine from Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dope producer, and we're gonna do Syracuse and make our way around Northeast and Midwest. And then I'm gonna head over to the West Coast for a while, and I'll eventually get down to the Southeast and Colorado and everywhere else in the nation. But it's not just a full-on road tour. I keep coming back, and I'm like trying to make as many trips to the studio as possible to keep working on this record. I'm shooting for I'm making a solo record.
Okay.
Of just another Eliot Lipp record, which I haven't had one of those since Peace Up Week 3D.
Right.
So I'm making this new record and hoping to have it done by early next year. And there's also the project Auburn, with me and Vile, who's an artist from Chicago, an MC from Chicago. I have so many side projects. It's too much to keep up with.
You got a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Now that gives you a chance to just do different styles, or
Yeah, for sure.
Work with different people.
Mm-hmm. I'm even doing some clubby stuff with. There's a producer named Mishna who lives in Brooklyn. Him and I have been making some real bass-heavy club jams.
Right.
I'll play a couple of those tonight, and we go by Diesel Boys, just DZLBYZ.
Cool.
And so that's something that I've always been pretty into dance music, but never tried to just make any straight up club tracks.
Right.
But it's fun, It's just we started it we were like, let's just make some party tracks that are just dumb and fun, and it worked, Like after the first one we made, Diplo put it up on his blog, right away on it's on the Mad Decent blog. We were like, wow, this is like kind of cool.
Right, yeah.
I never attempted club music before, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, totally different aspects. You think shit like Jersey Shore playing all electronic music and all that helps you guys on that too? I mean, I
think it helps people that specific style of music.
Yeah.
Winter Music Conference, or like Ultra Fest, like the fist pump, electro and house and stuff. I think that has seen a big resurgence just in the last few years recently, and I'm sure some of it's due to like Holly D and that whole Jersey Shore thing, but that's such a laughable. It's such a goof that it's like I don't know how serious people are getting into that style of electronic music.
Right.
But that's something that'll always be there, just kind of dispensable like club. And I feel like that's something that it gets big and it dies down, it gets big, but it's just like that really pop style of club techno.
That'd be the equivalent of selling out in electronic music if you started to do that kind of. Would you say?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys got so many different genres. Electronic music ain't just one. Rock and roll. It's rock and roll. Electronic.
I think of selling out as I only think of selling out as if an artist gives up their artistic integrity to do something purely for the money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what if I see somebody who used to make music from the soul, and then all of a sudden they start making commercial music, and they don't continue to make they don't continue to produce like music that they're passionate about anymore.
Right.
That's who I think is a sellout. Someone that does that. And I see that happen, and it really bums me out.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's some people there's some people who's like, when they sit down to make music, they make soulless, like crappy poppy techno for the clubs, and that's what they love to make. And they're like, I just want to make some shit to jump around to and wild out to, and it's like, so that's cool.
Right.
But when I see people who are like, they're attempting to make that style of music because they think they can get paid off of it, it's like, and half the time they're not even that good at it. Making dumb music is harder than it seems.
Yeah, for sure.
I've tried before, and I'm just like,
Right. when you're playing, you ever do anything straight hip hop, start scratching, or anything like that?
I've had turntables for like a decade now, and I've tried to teach myself to scratch a million times and had other people show me. I do most of the cuts on my albums when there is scratching, it's me, but I would never do it in front of anybody.
Right.
Like when I do it on my record, I'll do it over and over again like 50 times and then keep the one that sounded best.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
I'm not good enough to do it. And yeah, but like as far as like doing hip hop, doing live hip hop, like when I do shows with Albert with Auburn, I play the DJ and he's the MC. So, but I do the same sort of style I do like tonight, where I have my synthesizer and my MIDI controllers.
Right.
But I'm doing hip hop beats and he's rapping. So
it's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun doing hip hop shows. Yeah, it's like a totally different type of energy than doing what I'm doing tonight.
Let me ask you this, man. You got how many different side projects would you say, roughly?
4 or 5.
You ever think about going on tour, just all you?
Like a super group?
Yeah, exactly.
I have thought about that.
Dude,
I have thought about that. I would love to do that. As soon as I can afford to. As soon as I can afford a tour bus, bring the whole crew out. It'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely cool. Yeah, for sure. Now, your side projects that I can get if I want you to sign.
Yeah, it's all up there. Yeah. And you can listen to it just about. I mean, there's one project that I did a long time ago called Galaxy Tubin. It was like a vinyl only release. I think it's getting reissued on cassette, and it's like super underground. And that's one that we don't really have MP3s available, and it's just like that was a really left field like ambient record I made with a buddy of mine, and I kind of like keeping it on that. That's the only one that's on that level where we're just like it's not accessible, but I like it that way. It's like I gotta dig for it.
Yeah, definitely.
But the rest of them is all up online.
Cool. Are you all digital, or you got CDs and stuff?
What's that?
Digital only? Or
I don't.
CDs
I haven't done a CD in the last couple of albums that I put out. I usually press. I always press them to sell at shows.
Right.
But the releases are just digital only.
Cool.
And I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to get it to the point where all of my music is going to be released for free.
Everything really.
Yeah. I don't know about. I can't say every project, but all the Eliot Lipp stuff, I'm just going to be giving it away for free.
Really?
But the label that I'm running, the artists that I'm signing, there's still not so much to pay for when I'm trying to promote a new artist.
Okay.
So I'm still charging for that stuff.
Well, tell me about your label.
Tacoma Records. That's what I've been putting all my stuff out on the last couple of years. We signed recently this artist from Brooklyn named Mike Bubbles.
Okay.
Mike put out his EP in the spring, and then Sir Charles, this kid from Florida, just put out 2 songs by him in July, and I've done. Oh, we did the Dark Party record on there too.
Cool.
And there's a bunch more coming up. There's a bunch more stuff coming out this fall and next year.
Somebody wants to submit something to get on your roster. What are they going to do?
Oh, there's an email. There's an email address on the website, oldtacomarecords.com.
Cool.
Yeah, and we check out demos. We're always listening to the demos.
A lot of people come to your shows and any stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. At the end of a tour, we have stacks of CDs in the car. It's pretty cool. So
definitely.
I get sick of everything on my iPod, so.
Right. Who are you listening to right now?
Mostly there's one of the, we've been bumping that Throne, that Jay-Z and Kanye a lot. And then there's just everything my drummer's been playing for me, a lot of jazz and like old funk mixes and stuff. One artist we've been listening to a lot is a kid from Minneapolis named Connie Hawkins.
Okay.
Super good, yeah. Super classic, like hip hop beats. And Michael Menner is another. He's on Pretty Lights.